religious tradition that I comes from is the Christian faith, but I'm an African, and we respect the earth.
In our religious book, which is Quran, there's many verses that shows us that we have to take care of the environment.
In Judaism, we're often called to bring a lot of intentionality to our actions.
Thinking about the whole world and not each for each other.
As a Buddhist, we have to be interested in it and do something to prevent the disaster.
And we are trustees for the earth which was given to us. We are supposed to make it better and not reduce it.
Give us a place and give us the opportunity to save the earth.
We've got to give more power to the people.
My tradition says, from the very beginning, that the whole creation is interconnected.
I really ask the people who are working through this issue, especially in Copenhagen, to really listen and also get the religious community involved in this issue, because the religious community has something special to say.
People do understand that climate change is really the biggest uniting issue for mankind. No matter how different you are in opinions, in upbringing, in traditions, care for our planet is really what should bring us all together.
As a Buddhist monk, we are very much concerned for the preservation of Earth, because this is the only planet on which a large number of sentient beings are living, including the humanity. Therefore, if we destroy this Earth, it is unbecoming of our generation.
God lives in His creation. So taking care of creation, taking care of earth, water, fire, air, ether, elements, is really honoring God.
The land has got the stories, and the land holds the relationship. As our teaching teaches, we are all one, and we like to think that these people, or even a fraction of those people, would be able to listen to the stories, understand the stories, and start caring for country when they go back to their home.
The Christian faith is about creation care, and has always understood that the earth is the Lord's. Copenhagen is really a last gasp.
Ik Omkar, God is one, humanity is one, the earth is one, and this oneness makes interconnectedness not only a fact of globalization, that the interconnectedness of the world and between people demands that we are responsible for each other, responsible to each other, and responsible to future generations. So I'm hoping that the politicians at Copenhagen remember that all religious faiths preach this oneness, preach this responsibility, and that they have the courage and the insight, the foresight, and the fearlessness to make the decisions not to compromise principle, not to compromise the vision of a united and healthy and sustainable earth, but to draw upon the courage to make the changes that we need.
But the religions are beginning to open and rediscover their sensibilities about earth, about ecosystems, about nature, about air, water, species, all of which are being immensely affected by climate change. At this point, one of the great transforming catalysts can be the sensibility that this is a moral issue. It's not just a scientific issue or an economic issue, because the entire planet depends on the decisions that are going to be made not only at Copenhagen, but in the next 10, 20, 50 years.